Hi, this is Angie from my Pink Craft Room, and I have a new mini album I wanted to share. I actually listed this on eBay and it's sold, but there is a new technique, I guess you want to say, for the binding that I made this with. So I just wanted to show you the construction of the album, and then I'm going to be making a PDF file for a tutorial, listing it in my Etsy shop, so hopefully I can share this with other people. So just a quick rundown on the album. It is an 8x8 album, and I used the Anna Griffin Seafarer paper line, both the cardstock and the paperweight papers for this, and all the embellishments that she had included with her kit that I purchased off HSN. So in my kit that I'm going to be listing on Etsy, I'm going to be including the SVG files for a couple of things. The octopus arms on the front, as well as the porthole on the front, and there's also a porthole, two portholes on the inside. Those you can create with just a punch or even just a circle die as well. You can probably create this with a circle die also, maybe just a little bit smaller. So this is my album. The spine measures 3 inches, and then the cover itself is 9 by 9, and then the mini is 8 by 8 for the pages. So this was actually an embellishment in her embellishment kit, as well as the title for fun. And then, like I said, I'll be including this SVG for the octopus arms. And that's about it for the cover. I don't have a lot to further embellishments, but I think this made the whole album. And then the back page is this paper here. So into the album, I also used some products from Anna Griffin. She has a rope embossing folder. I used that throughout, as well as one of her edge dies for a couple of the edge designs. So on the inside cover, I used the SVG octopus arms again, one of her sailboats, and then I just fussy cut a little bit around this embossing folder and use it as a mat, and then you can slip things underneath here. And then on to the first page. It includes 3 flaps that fold down. I used a magnet to hold this, so these each flip down, and then this flips up. And then when we flip the page, here's the other porthole I was talking about. So you can pull this up and then flip these open. And then each of these has a full pull-out mat. And then on to page 2. This one has lots of flaps with it. The outside flap has a mat that you can pull out, and then it flips open. I'll have to move this as I go. This flips open a 3rd time. So there's 1, 2, 3 mats you can use right here, and then this flips back. So you could have an embellishing or a journaling card here. You could still place a full 4x6 photo there, and then photos on each of these pages, and then it just folds back on top of each other, and then this flips up. I don't have quite enough space to flip it all the way, but then this has another flap for 1, 2, 3, 4 more pictures here, as well as you could put a large picture there and maybe some journaling on this top flap here, or whatever you choose, some more embellishments. And then that closes. And then on the inside there's another pocket with a full mat. And this one is layered with paper on both sides. And then you have another space here for some journaling. On the back of that page is very simple. It has, actually, if I go back here, this has a pull-out tag here. And then you turn the page. And on this, the back of the page, there's two more tags to pull out. And then a large mat here. So on to page 3, this flips open. It's a pocket for a small tag. I used a wood embossing folder for that. So you could have another photo here, maybe a small photo there. And then this folds open again. And on the inside, this has a tag here that will pull out, and a tag here. This is a full tag. And then this one, I just didn't want to cover up all this paper and not be able to use it. So this actually just flips up, and then you can add a photo there and a photo there. So then the page, well, and then on the back of this one, the back of the third page, there is a full pocket. And then all the full pages have these pull-out mats that you can use. And then the pages repeat itself, so we're back to the first page. So this would be page 1A. We've got the 3 fold down flaps again that you can, they're all independent. There is a magnet on it to hold everything closed. And then again, another mat that will fold up. And this one, I added an extra one that will flip up so you could still use and see the paper below and add all these extra photos. And then the back, this is where the porthole flap comes in, and pull it out. And then this one, when I made this one, I added an extra piece so that you had more matting. So you could have a photo here, flip it open, and then a photo here and a photo here. And I believe, yeah, I left this open so you could even tuck some stuff back in there. And then another full mat that you can pull out. So this would be page 2A. Again, you have the front flap that has the mat that you can pull out, and then it flips open, and it flips open one more time. So you have photo here, 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 and then this one will fold back on itself, and then you have room for a full photo here. And then this flips up. See if I can get it in here. And again, there's a magnet here for this flap, and this flips down, and then there's another mat here. And then of course you can do whatever you want in there, a large photo. And here there is a pull-out tag. And then another large pocket here with a large mat or tag, however you want to look at it. A little spot for journaling, some more of the embellishments. And then on the back page, again, there's the 2 smaller tags that pull out. If I I can get a hold of them. And a full mat here. And you can again tuck some stuff back there. And the last page, there's the small angle pocket again with a pull-out tag, slash mat, however you want to look at it. Another spot for a photo here, large photo here. And this flips open. And here you have another tag and another full mat. And then this flips up. And you can see the paper, add to it, whatever you want. And then on the back page, again, just a full pocket. There's a large mat and another large photo mat tucked in there. And then just on the cover, again, I just used the embossing folder and did a little bit of fussy cutting and added these last embellishments. So in my tutorial, I'll explain how I used the binding, and it works very well. You will just need a scoreboard. I'm calling it the self-binding page. It will do the binding itself, more or less. And there you have it. This is the Anna Griffin Seafarer mini album.